10 things you want to know before visiting Japan. Number 1. Bowing. Bowing is done to show respect and courtesy to the other person. When saying good morning or nice to meet you to someone for the first time, or on other occasions, it is customary to bow slightly. When expressing deep gratitude, one may bow even deeper. When someone bows to you, it is polite to bow back in return. Number 2. Keep quiet in the elevator. It is considered polite to maintain silence because it is in small public spaces. If conversation is absolutely necessary, speak softly. Additionally, in elevators, it is common to see someone near the buttons press the to close button when everyone has entered, or press the open button to help those who need to exit. Number 3. Chopsticks manners. In Japan, it is very important to hold and use chopsticks correctly. Additionally, there are some manners that should not be done, which you need to keep in mind. First, do not stab food with chopsticks. This action makes it appear that you are not good at using chopsticks. It also seems disrespectful to the person who prepared the dish, as it resembles checking for doneness. Furthermore, it is also considered a breach of etiquette to pass food between chopsticks, known as wateshibashi. This practice is associated with picking up the bones of cremated remains after a funeral, thus it is considered unlucky. Once you have mastered the art of gripping chopsticks, it's time to learn various manners. Number 4. Lift a bowl. In Japan, it is customary to lift and hold the rice bowl by hand. In some countries, holding dishes by hand may be considered a bad etiquette. In Japan, small plates and bowls are lifted and held while eating. Even donburi-sized dishes like beef bowl and fresh seafood bowl are generally lifted. However, if the table or counter is high and the distance to bring the rice to the mouth is close enough, it is natural not to lift it. When eating ramen, the bowl is not lifted. It is customary to lift it only when tasting or finishing the soup. Number 5. Taking shoes off at home. In Japan, it is customary to take your shoes off at the entrance. While traveling, you may not often visit someone's home, but if invited, it's important to remember this custom. Even while traveling, it's common to see notices advising visitors to remove their shoes when entering Japanese cultural sites such as temples, shrines, castles, as well as hot spring facilities. In izakaya restaurants as well, there are cases where shoes need to be removed, so it's good to keep this in mind. Number 6. Soaking in the bathtub. Japanese people typically soak in the bathtub almost every day. While recently there has been an increase in people who only take showers, still many people have the custom of soaking in the tub. Therefore, bathtubs are almost always equipped in hotels. When bathing at home, family members share the same bathtub, use the same hot water, and often reheat the water using a reheating function. Number 7. Mysterious escalator etiquette. When you step on the moving sidewalk, you might stand or walk either side. But in Japan, it's the same at escalator. In the Kanto region, such as Tokyo, it's common to see people standing only on the left side of the escalator, while the right side is used by those in a hurry. And in the Kansai region, such as Osaka, people stand on the opposite side, namely the right side. This custom originated during the bubble era when being in a hurry was considered a good thing, but now, for safety reasons, railway companies are calling for people to stand still on escalators while riding. And in Nagoya, regulation has just started. Yet, people's habits seem reluctant to change. Number 8. Automatic door is not always automatic. Some types of automatic doors have touch-sensitive functionality. This is to reduce power consumption caused by incorrect operations and to allow for the installation of automatic doors in places with limited space near the door, such as small shops. Number 9. No tipping culture. In Japan, generally, you can rest assured that good service will be provided even without tipping. However, in upscale restaurants, a service charge may be included instead of tipping. And, it's still customary to give a gratuity to nakai, room attendants who take care of you during stays at high-end traditional inns. Number 10. Punctuality. You might be surprised by the punctuality of public transportation such as trains and buses. In Japan, keeping time is a custom and a matter of etiquette. Whether it's the time for restaurant reservations, appointments with others, or any commitments, let's strive to be punctual in Japanese way while you are in Japan.
Thank you for watching and see you next time. Be sure to hit subscribe and like buttons for the latest episode.